UK Foreign Secretary has condemned the Khalistani protests outside the Indian High Commission in London. Now, in a statement, James cleverly said, and I quote, "Acts of violence towards staff at the Indian High Commission in London are unacceptable, and I have made our position clear. We'll make the changes needed to ensure the safety of its staff as we did for today's demonstration. We will always take the security of the High Commission and all foreign missions in the UK extremely seriously," unquote. In fact, the UK government has now condemned the Khalistani protests. The UK Foreign Secretary has responded on the Khalistani stir. He has said, and I quote, "Violence against the embassy staff is unacceptable. Take security of foreign missions seriously." Going straight across to my colleague Rishabh, who is joining us on the broadcast for more on this. Rishabh, how are we really viewing this development?
So if you see the way the Foreign Secretary of UK has came out in public with a statement saying that they are disturbed by what happened on 19th of March at UK High Commission, the Indian High Commission in London, and how they will up the security and ensure that no such incident takes place again, and also investigate what happened exactly on 19th of March. This shows that India has successfully sent out the right message. Remember, only yesterday, the external security of UK High Commission here in National Capital, the external security was downgraded, the barricades were removed, the police van which was stationed there for security was removed, and not only at the High Commission, but even at the High Commissioner's residence, the cement barricades were removed, and in a way, India sent a notice that this is a tit-for-tat moment. If you cannot provide adequate security to my High Commission in London, we will voluntarily not provide security to your High Commission.
Rishabh, I would request you to also reflect on...
After that, we have seen only yesterday that when there were planned protests, there were the securities were heightened at the Indian High Commission, and then this statement coming in from cleverly the Foreign Secretary. This shows that India diplomatically has ensured that the right message is sent across.
Right, Rishabh, I would request you to also reflect on the timing of this statement.
See, if you see, let's try and understand how things unfolded. First, on 19th of March, a group of pro-Khalistan protesters reached Indian High Commission. Indian flag is disrespected. It was a Sunday. There were hardly anyone in the High Commission, but there were two Indian staff in the High Commission. They came out, braved the hostile crowd, and ensured that the Indian tricolour do not fall on ground. And they even stopped the protesters to raise the Khalistan flag at top of the Indian High Commission. In response to that, Indian High Commission came out with a bigger national flag on the High Commission building to give an answer. On Sunday night at around 10:30 p.m., the Deputy Chief of Mission here in India for UK, Christina Scott, was summoned and demarched by the Indian External Affairs Ministry. She was asked to explain why and how things happened in London. On Monday, we saw that there were more protest calls by Khalistan supporters, and then on Wednesday we see, on Tuesday night for that matter, we see the barricades were removed from the British High Commission and High Commissioner's residence, and then the British authorities ensure that when there were planned protests yesterday at the Indian High Commission, the security was heightened. There were barricades, there were police, and a bigger tricolour. So this is how the timeline looked. India sent out a message diplomatically and then took a corrosive action here as well to ensure that Britishers fall in line.
Right, Rishabh, many thanks for joining us with all those details.